Hi, everybody. So in this video, this is for inquiry and analysis, inquiring and analyzing. I wanted to show y'all how to do part 3, which is where we analyze a range of existing products that inspire a solution to a problem. What you'll probably find is you may want to bounce back and forth between part 2, which is, it says part 2 up here, but it's really this research part, and this part here, because you might find something like, I'm going to do an example of these Squigz. I'm going to do it second. I'm going to do something different first. You might want to bounce back and forth because as you're researching, you might learn, hey, there's some toy I want to research, some existing product that I want to do that might help. So for one thing, I want to point out that an existing product could be anything. It does not have to be the sort of toy you think you're going to make. A lot of students seem to think that, and that's not necessarily wrong. Like, it's good to go that direction, but an existing product can be exactly what it says, literally any existing product. Okay. It could be a tool. It could be a toy. It's usually good if it's a toy, but it could be a tool. It could be, there's any number of things it could be. It could be, I don't know, an eating utensil, whatever. It could even be if you're going for, opening a bag of chips, it could even be a bag of chips. Like, what is the thing you have to do to open it? I'm not going to do that as an example. I'm going to stick with some other toys. But so, all right, enough rambling. Let me actually do a couple of these. So I'll do one. If you get it, go ahead. But if you want to see some different examples, skip around. I'll have links to different chapters or time chop up spots in the description below. So you can pop down for that. So let's do this. Before I come to something that I do want to look up, which are Squigz, which I actually have not looked up yet as of this video. So this will be totally new to me. You'll get it live. I'm going to just try Googling some stuff related to my audience. So let's remember, if you ever forget, scroll back up here to remember what your audience is. So 5 to 6 year olds, which is like kindergarten age. And I'm working on opening food packages. Okay, that's my goal. So if you forget from day to day, pop back over there, take a look. So I'm just going to try searching any random toy. So I'm going to go toys for kindergarteners. Okay, there we go. Google will correct me. Bam. Okay, and my strong suggestion is actually you go to Google Images, because then you're just instantly going to see lots of pictures of different toys for kids. What I would suggest is find one that looks fun to you. Maybe it's something that you remember from your childhood, like Mr. Potato Head. First result, that could be easy. Oh, look at, there's a baby Yoda. Maybe it's a xylophone. That looks like a younger kid playing with it. So pick any toy that looks fun to you. Don't worry about how it's going to go. And let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Copy image, and we'll see how it goes. So I just right-clicked on that. I said copy image. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to paste that in my first box under image of product. Paste. And if we want a URL, what I would suggest is try to actually go to the website you got it from. So this is clearly on Amazon. Oh, this is just a whole page of monkey toys. So I'm going to select that, copy, paste. Doesn't have to be a pretty link. And then you're just going to go through and answer these questions. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then I'll do a couple more examples for anyone who wants them. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So it can be easy to just do this column first, then go over here, or you could go row at a time. I'm going to do this column first, and then I'm going to do the other side. So what I'm going to say is, first question, is there a specific audience? Well, if we go back to the website here, this looks like the toy. Look at that, ages 3 and up. Okay, so I'm going to at least say, I'm going to say yes. You can say yes and no because it says 3 and up. That's not really a specific audience. That's just a minimum audience. So I lied. I'm going to actually go across. I think it's easier. 3, let's see. The website says ages 3 and up. So this is a minimum, but not specific. Now, you could also ask yourself, does this really work for like a 10-year-old? I don't know that a 10-year-old is going to have a lot of fun with that. I think this is some kind of like weight toy where you weigh the two things and it's supposed to, actually, that's kind of cool. I wonder if this weighs as much as 10 monkeys. Probably not good for older kids though. Okay. older than, let's say, 7. Just use your estimate. So it's just kind of an explanation. You're just being thorough and you're analyzing these. Impact on hand-eye coordination. So this is saying, like, what does this do for hand-eye coordination? And first it's saying, does it have an impact? I would say it does. And then why? Well, for me, this looks like it has an impact because the user has to place the monkeys and the numbers onto the scale accurately. So they will be using their hands and their eyes to pick up the monkeys and put them on, and the numbers and put them on. So that requires their hands and their eyes to be working together to be able to actually place these things on there. So is it safe? Well, let's see here. Does it talk about the sizes of the toys? Hopefully a kid can't. Oh, choking hazards. So they're saying not for kids under 3. So is it safe for a kindergartner? I would hope so. So I'm going to say yes. Be critical here. If you don't think so, say no and say why. The pieces are small, but my audience is older than the minimum age, so they probably won't choke on anything. Okay, so I could keep going like this. I'm going to jump down here and then I'll come back up so that if anybody is looking to, you kind of get this part and you want to just know what this is and move on, I'll do that. So what about this product do you find inspiring? So the thing to think about here is, what about this could give you inspiration for a toy that you want to make? Well, maybe I like the idea of having the user weigh things and have a balance like in the picture. And it can be as simple as that. Maybe you just like the colors. Maybe you don't even know about the hand-eye coordination part. You think that's kind of lame, but you just like the color, how colorful the numbers are. Or I also like that there are cards, and so the child will be able to learn about numbers as they play. So maybe that's something you want to use in your design. And look at this, I've practically answered this question already. What ideas from this could help you create your own unique product? I want to make sure that my product allows the child to learn while they build hand-eye coordination. Okay, so just, go through this, document some stuff that you have looked at. I'm going to unbold that. That was an accident. I guess it's like that. And this is as simple as this has to be. This shouldn't be something you spend a ton of time on. You don't have to belabor this or write a paragraph for each one of these, just a couple words. They don't have to be perfect, complete sentences. But that's the general gist of this. So I'm going to go through the other options here, and then I am going to, if I've got time, I'm going to do another example real quick. I've got some stuff I got to do in a few minutes, so let's see if this works out. So I'm going to keep going with these. If you're good now, you can go start work on this. If not, stick around for a couple more examples. So is this fun? Yes, I think so. Oftentimes your answer is going to be yes to all these, but maybe not. And actually, I don't know if robust is going to be a yes. So let's see here. So fun. I think for a young enough audience, this will be fun. But I sort of said that up here. Does it? So I'm going to actually put yes/no but an older child might find this boring. I could definitely imagine a 7 or 8 year old, they want to do fun stuff. It's not necessarily as fun to them, but for a little kid, probably fun. So robust, if you don't know what a word means, right click it, define, all right, or Google it. Robust basically means strong and healthy, right? All right, well, the toy's not healthy, but is it difficult to break? They're talking about wine or food. So is it strong or rich in flavor? The real thing here is it fit? Is it going to stand up to the test of time? This really means durable or sturdy. So What I'm going to say is, again, yes and no, and I'll say why. I think it is robust because the monkeys don't look like they could break. But the cards and the arms of the scale could get bent, the cards, or broken, the arms. So I wrote a lot there, but that's what I feel. As I'm looking at this and I'm like, well, that could snap in half. Like, that's not very robust, but these monkeys, man, I bet if you step on one of those, it's going to hurt like stepping on a Lego. It's just not quite as pointy. So, and then visually appealing, I think definitely yes. It is very colorful, and there are nice details on the monkeys. Okay? Like, they have a little cute face and stuff like that. So this seems, that's a nice product. And there you have analyzed an existing product, and I don't even know what the name was. This was called the J-Hong, the Monkey Balance Math Game. So I'm going to just copy and paste that up here. Paste Monkey Balance Math Game. And there's an example. So let me do one other example. Let me look for these Squigz here quick, because I think I have a minute or two, but I'm going to go super fast. So this one's just going to be a lightning round here. I'm going to just copy this from my research. I'm going to paste it right into Google. Paste. Oh, I already started looking at it before. So here's Squigz. So just like I said before, I'm going to immediately, I did it in the other order before. I copied the photo first, but I'm going to copy the URL this time. And I'm going to slap that right in here. Paste. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to copy this picture. Looks like I have to click on the picture. There we go. Now I can copy, right-click, copy. To right-click on a Chromebook, just do two-finger tap. And then let's go through this. So, specific audience. Well, it doesn't say right here. Specific audience, It says they make a pop noise. Well, it doesn't say, so no. Website doesn't say, but this is probably another no/yes. But it looks like it might not be fun for older kids. Although maybe because they could stick them on other objects, because they could stick them on other things like glass. Right? Because they're suction cups. Who doesn't like suction cupping things to things, You ever suction cup something on your face and it leaves a little ring? I did that when I was a kid. I remember because my mom yelled at me. Let's see what else here. Is it, sorry about that. Impact on hand-eye coordination? I think so. Yes, definitely. It requires the user to aim the parts together and to pull them apart. When I say aim them together, I mean to suction them, right? You have to get them to suction together. These are notes for you. They're not really notes for me. This is for you to kind of record and think about what you're doing. Is it safe? I'd say yes. It is. It looks like these would be hard to swallow, frankly. Looks like these would be hard to swallow. I don't know what material they're made of, though. So I'm going to put maybe no. Because you can have plastics that are made of weird materials that smell funky when they get hot in the car or something like that because they leach like goo. Like if you've ever had plastic things that do that, like some of those rubbery phone cases. But we don't know what material they're made of, so they could be toxic. We don't know. Oops. I was going to put the ghost face. No, where's that scared face? Oh my God. Emojis elude me. Scared. Yes, that one. Is it fun? Yes, I think it would be. It is. It looks like there's lots of options of things to do with it. Looks like there are lots of options for combining the parts Is it robust? I would also say yes. Probably because these are really flexible, right? Remember, robust means durable. The parts look flexible and like they would not really break. Probably over time they could break, but I think in the short run, they're definitely. So are they visually appealing? I would say so. Yes, usually, let's see. Usually colorful things are visually appealing. Colorful things are visually appealing. All right. What do you find inspiring about this project? To me, it's the combinability. I love that there's a bunch of things that you can combine together to make different shapes. So that's what I'm going to put. It looks like there are almost endless possibilities for how you could combine or play with these objects. You could even stick them to other things besides themselves, like glass or any other smooth surface. What ideas from this could help you create your own unique product? As mentioned, I like that there are a lot of combinations, and I would like to implement that in my toy. So this part is really just to give you ideas. We're going to come back to this later when we're really thinking about what we want to do with our toys and what we want to make. So just have that stuff kind of stored in the back of your head and be thinking about it now. You're not making one of these toys. You're making your own unique toy, but you're using these as inspiration. So just keep that in mind. We want to go for a broad range of these, so not just 2. You want to go for 4 or 5, somewhere around there. And I've given you a bunch of empty charts that you can fill out for that. So go to it, people. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.